Edge reporter George Franco has been following this story since it broke tonight. George, do police have any idea who may have done this?
Gotta shoot you out, Rich Quinn. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Rich Quinn. I ain't at my Instagram. I'm on that. I'm gonna shoot you when I catch you.
Lil Baby has signed a number of artists under his 4PF label imprint, with a few getting attention in the industry, from 42 Dugg to Ralo Rodriguez. Representing Cobb County, GA, Lil Key is on the pace to become the next rap star from Lil Baby's 4PF label, despite the fact that he's moderately new to the rap game. Lil Key is gaining recognition rapidly in the Dirty South, thriving rap scene. If you've been following his career from the beginning, you won't be surprised when I say his songs are a representation of the harsh reality that he has faced growing up in Atlanta. From ops shooting up his mother's house to his mother's battle with addiction, Lil Key writes harsh street narratives as well as a more vulnerable plea, expressing his pain and frustrations with the things that have happened, especially the event that occurred on the 13th of September 2020, where his brother Lamar was killed. In this video, we are going to look at the story of Lil Key and how dissing the ops may have led to his brother's demise. My name is CJ from YouTube. Before we get any further, please give us the HBO special and help a brother out by liking, sharing, and subscribing if you haven't already done so. Let's go. Keontae Miles, better known by his stage name Lil Key, was born in Mobile, Alabama, home to rappers like Ralo Rodriguez, Lil Cap, Young Blue, and Honeycomb Brazy, but moved to Atlanta, Georgia at the 1400 block at Bellman Court in Marietta, alongside his mother, father, and 7 other siblings, including his brother Lamar. For those of you who are less familiar with Atlanta, Georgia, considering this is the first artist I'm covering from that region, Marietta is located about 7 miles from the northernmost part of Atlanta city limits. Marietta has changed from what it used to be. Back in the late 90s and early 2000s, crime rates were through the roof. With majority of the population living in public housing projects, the city was infested with drug dealers and crack fiends, and it was known to be the birthplace of trappers and ball players. In efforts to revamp the interest in the city and reduce crimes, the Marietta Housing Authority has demolished majority of housing projects in Marietta, including Johnny Walker, Clay Lahane, Boston, and Fort Hill homes. Looking back at the condition of those apartments, I don't know how people managed to live there for so long. For a period of time, Lil Key lived with his father, Victor Miles Sr., who had to move out of the house due to his alcohol abuse and domestic violence. Considering his mother's battle with addiction, Lil Key had to learn to provide for himself from a young age, swiping neighbors' FedEx and UPS packages, breaking into cars and homes, and starting serving dimes in the streets. Fast forward to 2019, Lil Key began releasing tracks like Swing My Way and started to build a buzz in Atlanta with the breakout single Hear Me Out, and signed with Lil Baby's 4PF label in 2020. When people think of the Atlanta rap scene, they used to think that Atlanta was the only place where beef doesn't really take place. But the YSL indictment revealed that it's far from the truth. Unlike New York drill, where there are YouTube channels like Either Fitted that explain the deeper meanings of lyrics, but if you're not really in tune with the scene in Atlanta, some lyrics will go over your head, especially the ones when they are dissing their ops or dead ones at that. After Lil Key got his buzz and signed with 4PF, he began to grow his alliance with the Blood Atlanta-based gang who were indicted in the killing of 9 of lyrics, but the YSL indictment revealed that it's 20. When people think of the Atlanta rap scene, they used to think that Atlanta was the only place where beef doesn't really take place. But the YSL indictment revealed that it's far from the truth. Unlike New York drill, where there are YouTube channels like Either Fitted that explain the deeper meanings of lyrics, but if you're not really in tune with the scene in Atlanta, some lyrics will go over your head, especially the ones when they are dissing their ops or dead ones at that. After Lil Key got his buzz and signed with 4PF, he began to grow his alliance with the Blood Atlanta-based gang who were indicted in the killing of 19-year-old Miko, who was believed to be a member of the GDs in Atlanta or Mucho Babies.
With a developing story in Marietta where somebody shot and killed a man outside a shopping center.
News Edge reporter George Franco has been following this story since it broke tonight. George, do police have any idea who may have done this?
Well, Tom and Marissa, they are searching for a white car with a spoiler that they say went north on Bells Ferry Road here. And we have also learned that there was a desperate effort to save the life of a young man who had been shot just outside of this storefront.
Suddenly I heard shots like 3 to 4, and when I saw one guy, he laying down outside my store door.
And somebody said the guy was in a car, and he just like pulled up to the pump, shot Buddy when he came out of the gas station, and then he just drove off.
Marietta police descended on the crime scene quickly to set up a perimeter. Officers rushed here when someone in one of the businesses called 911 about a man in the parking lot who'd been shot. We're told officers tried to resuscitate the victim before paramedics rushed him to Kennestone Hospital.
We transported him to the hospital, assuming the best, hoping for the best. Unfortunately, we now know that he didn't make it.
According to reports, Jamarcus Wright, also known as Pac-Man, was charged for malice and felony murder of Miko and 2 counts of aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during commission of a felony, possession of a firearm by a person under the age of 18, and possession of marijuana with the intention to distribute. After the killing of Miko, Lil Key began to throw shots at his rivals in a number of songs, rapping, "I might pull up on the store where Miko died, like where you at," taunting his ops. And on the 13th of September 2020, Lil Key's brother was shot and killed. According to official reports from Fox 5, officers were dispatched around 2 a.m. on Sunday after reports of guns at 1400 block at Bellmaid Court. During the investigation, officers discovered 23-year-old Lamar, RIP, lying on the bed with multiple gunshot wounds. Lamar was pronounced dead. It was rumored that the Mucho babies were responsible for the killing of Lil Key's brother after he began to diss their fallen friend, Miko. Lil Key will speak on the incident, and his breakout song, Catch a Murder, which since has accumulated 5 million views on YouTube, rapping, "Innocent little children, almost shot my little ones. Almost been a year since my big brother died. I still don't feel nothing. 50 mil up, I won't forget. We're still gonna kill something." Further adding, "I don't care if this take 20 years, but they gonna die for certain." To which the Mucho Babies rapper Lil Crank replied, "This here won't take 20 years. We gonna do him like the first one." And a well-known GD also responded to the murder song, stating, "Don't make a song about murder and then lie about your brother." As the saying goes, there's no type stamp on get back. Not that I'm encouraging him to get back for his brother, considering the position that he's in now, that he's able to provide for his family in the long run. It's just sad that his brother won't be there to enjoy the fruit of his labor. But this has not stopped Lil Key from paying homage to his brother every chance he gets. He recently released a song titled Letter to My Brother, and it looks like his future might be bright. He might be the next artist to come out of 4PF, as it looks like he might be receiving the Lil Baby feature soon. My name is CJ from YouTube. If you made it this far into the video, you like what you saw, please feel free to give us a like and subscribe if you're new. My name is CJ once again, and I'm out. See you.